All right, good morning, boys and girls. We are going to do our last lesson about the baby chicks because today they are going back to Curtin Farms, um, where they're going to live and get to grow up. So I put the laptop where you can see them in the background right here while we talk about it. But remember, we had 13 babies hatch, which is pretty awesome. So there are There's five yellow ones. There are four black ones, and there are three gray ones. And I think there's one that's kind of like a goldenish color. It's not really yellow, it's more gold. So they're all different colors and they've already grown a lot. I want to show you some of the things that have already happened. And remember they were born on Sunday and Monday. And so it's only been 5 days. And they've already changed so much. I want to show you. Let me find one where we can really see the difference. They don't. This one is a good one. Okay. So let's look at this one. Okay. This is one that I've named Fred. All right, Fred. Let's look right here at Fred's wings. So when they were first born, they had only just these fluffy feathers, right? But now look at the wings on this one. And do you see how he's already getting some of his grown-up feathers right there? Do you see that? Or she? I think it's a girl, but I named it Fred. Um, but anyway, so that's a big difference already is those feathers right there on the wing. You see them? And then eventually their whole body will be covered with those feathers. They've also gotten bigger already. Look at how when he sits in my hand, he's already grown a lot and gotten bigger, and he's starting to get, or she is starting to get her comb already on her head. If you look really close at the top in the middle of her head, see that little ridge right in the middle of her beak? That is her comb. Oh, she's looking. She's like, what am I looking at? So there's some differences already, and so they will keep growing. And, also, the other difference, whoa, where are you going? Is look at the tail, getting a tail feathers. You see those tail feathers right there? They're already starting to grow their little tail. All right, I'll put you back. Don't poo on me. And then this is another one you can really see the difference in too. See, look at that wing. See those feathers? Those grown-up feathers? That's pretty awesome. And then you can also see this one has his tail feathers really starting to grow right there. See the tail feathers? A little grown up tail. Yep. Look, you're on TV. You're famous. So I just wanted to show you how they really develop really quickly and have already started developing. All right. You ready to go back in there? All right, Miss Thompson's gonna get hand sanitizer. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, you got to see the chicks. There they are. You see them? So that's what's going on right now with the chicks. They're going to go to the farm. I'm going to pack all these things up. And then another class next year will get to use the same materials to do this, but they'll have different chicks. Obviously, they'll have new fresh eggs. But one other thing I was going to tell you guys is that Miss Thompson and her family have decided that we're going to have three chickens. We're going to keep three chickens. We talked to Miss Kathy at the farm, and she said it was okay if we kept three. And so me and my husband and Sammy all picked out one chicken that we're going to keep. And Fred is the one I picked out. And Sammy picked out a yellow one, and she named it Hedwig. And then the other one is a gray one that my husband picked out, and his name's George. So, or her name. but we're excited. And over here you can see the box that we've made for them for when we keep those three. Here they have their box. I had to get a thing for water, and I had to get a thing for food, and I had to buy wood chips, and get the heat lamp and a container. And so I'm gonna have three chicks, so we'll be able to keep kind of seeing the baby chicks, even though most of them are going to the farm. All right, the last thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna move the video now. So we're going to do this page in your chicken journal. So if you can get this, go to this page. It should be at the back. It should be at the very back. You should have pencils. So this is a kind of like a rating thing where you can decide, did you like this activity or did you not like it? Okay. So up here at the top, it says, how many stars would you give this experience? And if you look at this one, if you give something 1 star, usually that means you didn't like it, and that's why they have a little sad face in this star. It means, I don't like chickens. I didn't like this at all. It was awful. It was terrible. If you give it 2 stars, it means, it was okay. And if you give it 3 stars on this one, there's a happy face because this one goes, the highest it goes is 3 stars. That means I really liked it. This was awesome. So you can decide how you feel about chickens or how you feel about this whole science experiment. Now, I would give it 3 stars because I thought it was great. I learned a lot. Almost all the chickens hatched. So I'm going to color in 3 stars. And you don't just color in this one. You color in all 3 if you're going to give it 3 stars. If you're going to give it 1 star, you just color in this one. If you're going to give it 2 stars, you can color in these 2. But I'm giving it 3 stars. And you can go ahead and decide right now, how do you feel about this? So 3 stars. It's taking me a second to color them all. And then you need to write why, though. Why did you give it 3 stars? Or if you only gave it 1 star, you need to write why you only gave it 1 star. Whoops. Okay. Oh, man. So if I was thinking about why I gave it 3 stars, I might say something like, chickens are amazing. Chickens are awesome. I love that all the chickens hatched. You could say anything like that. But you need to write down here, you need to write why. So even I might just say chickens. And there's that short vowel. Chickens are awesome. That might be what I write. And you might write something different. If you only gave it 1 star and you don't like chickens, then you might say, I only gave it 1 star because I don't really like chickens. I hope nobody feels that way, but if you do, that's okay. You're allowed to feel that way. Chickens are awesome. And so that's the end of your chicken journal. And you're all done. You've done such great work. We've learned so much about chickens and their life cycle, and I'm really proud of you. After spring break, we're going to have a new journal about plants, and we're going to learn all about plants and growing seeds. Okay, there should be a plant journal in your new packet, and there should be a pack of seeds that we can grow together whenever we come back after spring break. All right, good job on science, everybody. Say last time, say bye to the chickens. Bye bye, chickens.